I've just finished work, so I got back half an hour ago. I set up, and now I'm streaming, so I'll be here for a couple of hours. It's not going to be a super long one today, maybe 2 hours or so. But we'll get something done. Ugh. So it's just trying to find a place where I can hold onto this thing without covering myself in paint or my workspace. Should really put some paper down, and I can not worry about covering anything else in paint. Right. Okay. So that is, I believe, the last bit of base coating that I need to do. I think that's fine. A little bit more there. A little bit on the back of the teeth. And while this is drying, we'll focus on the bewitching doll. Right, so what I'll do... We will need a few minutes for this one to finish drying. And I should have done that yesterday. I just didn't have a lot of time. Oops. Okay. Skip. All good. You have to look after yourself too. That is very true. Right. Let's start with some reference images, shall we? And let's start this camera because it's doing that weird pulse thing again because it never saves the settings. It's like I haven't switched back on autofocus. That's just out of focus. Self. There we go. Already. Yeah, I'd love it if it just remembered what I want it to do from one session to the next, but it never does. Okay. So, reference. Let's have a little look, see what we're working on today. So, reference reel. Take away those. And we're going to add that one, and that one. Why is that not letting me select it? Oh, I've locked the whole thing. That's kind of smart of me, but also not helpful. Okay. So that is what we're going to be working towards today. I don't know why that one's not the right size, but hey-ho. So obviously we do need to wait a little while for this to dry, because yeah, I should have painted it yesterday and I didn't. I got distracted doing other stuff, but there will be elements that we can work on. So we'll start at the head. Let me just find a full size reference. There he is. Beautiful. Okay, so let's find some paint, shall we? We need purple, we need brown, we need red, we need green and gold and white and blue. All the colours. Okay. We've got blues, reds, green is needed. Perfect. That was good. I'm just going to get pretty much everything out. Why not? Where's my white? white at the moment. Well, that's not good. I thought I had white. Hey there, Sean. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. How you doing? Alright, let's chuck all these over here. I thought I had a new white, but I could be mistaken. Unless it's in my my tub of spray paints. Maybe we'll have to go and look over there. Bear with me 1 second. Nope. Not in there. Interesting. I mean, it's not that interesting, but I'd like to know where it is. Maybe I'm going to have to buy another one. Gold are we working to here? Is it brassy or is it actual goldy gold? You're good, thanks. Having a brain go slow day. Still playing. Same. Like, this week has been a slow brain week. That was brown as well. Yeah, I'm missing a white. I've got a little bit there, but not a lot. Chrome. It's also antique gold. Is that better? Yeah, it's kind of a yellowy gold. Go with those. Oh, shoot. Okay. So we're down a white, potentially. But maybe we'll do okay without it. What we'll do for starters is going with a base coat of that one. Let me just see if I can shrink this down. That's good. I'm not going to come down. Oh, sorry. Wobbly cam. Okay. So yeah, we're going to start off with the base coat of this. Follow it up. We've got a basic white here, and it's a cheap one, but I thought I had one to match. But it seems we don't have that. All the colours. I have seen them as black for so long. I forgot how they were coloured. Yeah, like it's going to be nice to actually get some of these done. Like, to know I'm in the final stretch of this now feels very, very good. So I can't wait to actually finish them all off. But let's start off, I think, with that kind of bone. The bone structure. So we've got the two teeth at the top, we've got this little kind of jagged bone coming off for the sword, the other one for the arm, and then there's one on the inside which maybe by the time we get to it will be ready, and there's one on the back as well. There should be two on the back, but I'm taking a little bit of creative license with the design. Let's just start off nice and simple. Already the water is murky. Just going to rinse that off so we don't have any primer on there anymore. And we'll start with this brush, I think. Right. Is the volume of the music okay, guys? Is it fine? Is it good? Let me know if I need to change anything. And I think we'll put on some different tunes in a little bit. So if you have any requests, then let us know. We'll pop something on. So we're just going to go in with some really simple bass codes. It's great, cool. Thank you very much. Good to know. It's been ages since I've actually painted anything. The Goddess Sword was the last thing I painted. That feels like a long time ago now. But it must have only been like a month. Even less than that. Yeah. Yeah, it really does. I can't get used to being back in a full-time job. Like, time is just vanishing away from me now. Like, the weeks go by so quickly. And I'm not getting anything done, like, outside of work. The flat is still quite a bit of a mess from the wedding. Like, we've still got boxes that need to be sorted out and put away. You think it's been a month? Yeah, I think it's just under. Skyward Sword was like the middle of July, I think. Just gonna skip this one. And that one. It's going to be interesting to see how these ones develop. I'm really looking forward to getting these done. I'm mostly looking forward to starting a new project, to be honest, because this part of the Sea of Thieves celebration has taken a long time. But it's been a busy old year. It's just weird that, like, last year I went through so many different builds so quickly. And then this year, this is only update 2 of year 2. And it's August. Did you see the Creator Crew Xbox controller? I did, yeah. It was a prize for a competition they ran a couple of years ago. I don't know if it's making a comeback. That'd be cool if it is. You should try and enter the next giveaway one. If I see it, I will try. But yeah, I don't know. There are far more deserving and interesting creators out there. Of course, I'd love to have one, but I think chess will win the Hearts of War. Let's hope so. It's really hard with this one to actually find somewhere to hold onto it to apply the paint properly. Like, it's a very flimsy little object. Okay. So we've still got to wait for the bone on the interior of the skirt to dry. But at least that's some initial base coats. I think while we wait for these elements to dry, let's start looking into... Green is going to come last. Maybe the purple would be a good one to go into now. Let's have a look. So we got this. Let's just peel away some of that old paint. I really need a new palette. Ah, no, I haven't used this purple yet. It's brand new. Figuring out the colour order is always interesting. I'm just going to go with it today. I'm going to see what happens. I'm not going to spend too much time worrying about what's going to go where and when. But I'm going to get a little bit of this... what are they calling it? They're calling it ivory. It could be ivory. Chuck it into there. Bit more. Not Christmas songs. Let's just give this a little dab on here, and it's still a little bit rich, I think. Kind of needs to be more washed out. It's not a million miles away, but we'll go for more of the ivory. It's a pretty good base colour. Like, we'll be able to add into this and add some more intricacies in a little bit. Let's just get a covering. I'm just going to cover the eyes for now. So, I've had a little look into how we could assign point redemptions. Now, looking at the colour on screen, it does look very different to what I've actually got here. But I promise you, it's more where it should be. The camera light, I think, is incorrect. Oh, sorry, the camera colour. That's a better rendition of what we're seeing. So it's... yeah. But we're going to have to add layers to this. It's not just going to be one flat colour. Those are just standard acrylic paints. They are. Yeah, so these are Pebeo Studio Acrylics. And they're high viscosity. So, yeah, they're quite nice to work with. You don't need to kind of go over the same area lots of times. 2 coats will probably do it. We trust you with the colours. Yeah, it's just the... either the camera like color correction is off. But yeah, to my eye, it looks good. We just look a little bit bluey on the main camera there. Right, let me just enlarge my reference image. So I don't know who was in last. I know Shern, you were in for a bit. I don't know if you were in at the point it happened, Swamp, but we had a visit from Mayma, and I've seen the name floating around. I can't remember at what point they followed me, but yeah, it's definitely popped up here and there. But yeah, they came into the stream, they said their hellos and stuff, and let us know they're hanging around. And then a couple hours later, they popped up in the chat and said, "Oh, it's been really nice hanging around, but I'm heading off now. But yeah, thanks for the stream." And then they put a link in the chat. I was like, "Oh, okay. Do I trust the link? I don't know." But I did, and they had drawn me, and it's really cool. If you want to see it, it's on the Discord. And it's actually on my Twitter as well now. Like, I loved it. Like, it was really nice. Oh, hello. Hello there. Badadaboopy, thank you very much for the tier 1 for 2 months. How you doing? Hope you've had a good day. This new song is great. John's done a really good job. It's the accent as well. I wish I had a good accent. You saw it in the Discord. It looked amazing. Yeah, I loved it. Like, it absolutely broke me on stream as well. So yeah, so kind. Like, such a nice thing to do. But I wasn't sure. Like, at first I thought it was like, have they just like found a picture of Obi-Wan on the internet and like that's what they put up? Because it was kind of ghostly, like Ghost Obi-Wan, but I was like, but he's young. He looks like episode 3 Obi-Wan. That doesn't make sense. But his nose looks like my nose. And yeah, it was fab. I loved it. But how you doing, Babadaboopy? Hope you're good. Hope you've had a good... what day is it today? Thursday. I think I might need to learn that song. Which I quite want it again. Which version of Obi-Wan Kenobi would you like? Would you like young Obi-Wan Kenobi? Or would you like old Obi-Wan Kenobi? And what would you like me to say? I think we need to put that into the redemption. Like, choose a sentence or a quote. You're great, can't complain. Good to hear. Good to hear. Surprise you. Surprise you. Okay. Chat's choice. Chat's choice. What line shall I say, or what shall I say as Obi-Wan? I can't choose off the top of my head. Shern or Gator, have you got any ideas? Completely irrelevant quote, something from Flameheart maybe. That's one of my suggestions on it. Okay. Your supplies must be dwindling by now. Is that the best you can do? Surely you don't intend to triumph. How was that? Yeah, I'd see. Okay, right. That line that really grinds my gears. So lots of people complain about the sequels, and they're like, the story's rubbish, the scripts are rubbish, blah blah blah, and like people just ignore things with the prequels very freely. Like they don't care at all. Obi-Wan is giving a big old lecture, and he's like, let's try and think. What is he actually saying? Anakin's like, I have brought peace, justice, freedom, and security to my new empire. It's like, your new empire? Don't make me kill you. Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy. If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Only a Sith. Only a Sith deals in absolutes? An absolute is one thing that is for sure. So, only the Sith. So Obi-Wan saying that only the Sith deal in absolutes is in fact him giving an absolution. Therefore making him a Sith? Bad scripts. Sorry, little nerd out there though. Maybe I should put Anakin into the wheel as well. I hate sand. It's rough and it's coarse and gets everywhere. Can't do a very good one, to be honest. Ah, it's still wet. I really wish I'd painted some of this stuff last night, just so it was ready for today. Spoilers, maybe. For what? Episode 3? Do you mean episode 3, the film that came out 15 years ago? I think the spoiler embargo might have lifted by now. I mean, he did dismember a Sith. Obi-Wan is a Sith. Oh, okay, right. I got you. Who knows? Maybe we'll see that come up in the series. I want the mermaid song again. It's too good. So I've been rewatching Rebels recently. I haven't watched it for a while. Like, I got the Blu-rays and I watched them through like when they first came out, and then I've rewatched them once since I've had the Blu-ray. But I've gone back since they're on Disney Plus now, and I forgot how good Rebels is. Like, I knew it was good, but I forgot how good it was. Like, there's a lot of good Star Wars in Rebels, and Clone Wars as well. I do need to go back and rewatch Rebels. I kind of had it on as background noise last year when I was building most of my props, if I wasn't streaming and if I was just offline and looking for something to go on in the background. Yeah, Clone Wars, and was a kind of a big part of that, and I got through all of the seasons when they came up. But yeah, such a good series. I'm enjoying Bad Batch, but I don't think it's the strongest animated series. Not by a long way. It kind of misses a point, and I don't think it's going to find that. It's got like one episode left, I think, in this series, and it's just not hitting all the marks that I feel the other series did. Yeah, it's kind of like almost Clone Wars greatest hits. But yeah, it's still good. I'm enjoying it, but yeah, could be better. I haven't forgotten Pirate Smeagol. He will strike when you least expect. Oh goodness. Right, do we have any requests for music? Because I can swap out from Sea of Thieves stuff for a bit. Because we have had this on for the last 45 minutes, so I'm happy to switch out to something else. I feel I need to be a bit duller. I'm a little bit bright with this purple still. And I know you're seeing kind of an indigo colour, but like I am matching up closer than it's showing on the screen. Dealer's choice. Let's have a little look. I mean, there are the standards. There's Longest Johns. There's 8-Bit Big Band. DMCA is frustrating. Maybe a bit of Zelda Lo-Fi. We haven't had any Zelda Lo-Fi for a bit. Or Family Jewels. Let's go for some Family Jewels. So this will be a shorter session today. I don't know how much we're going to get done. Because I have been at work all day, so I don't want to spend too much of the evening working more. So we'll get a bit done. Maybe we'll get like the initial base coats on both these props if we're lucky. But we may not even get that far. But we will continue them maybe at some point over the weekend. But the next few weeks, when we get to do Sea of Thieves builds and it's not the Athena chest, we will be working on the Dark Relics and getting them all painted. Hey May, how you doing? Welcome back. Ladies and gents. I don't know if I have a mod in at the moment. It's fairly quiet, so I'd assume not. But please go check out Mayma. They are on Twitter. They are on Instagram. This is the lovely person that did that beautiful drawing for me yesterday, and I love it. I've been looking at it throughout the day, and yeah, I love it. There we go. Oh, and they're on here too. I did drop a follow yesterday, so yeah, I'm going to have to tune in and watch some of your art streams. I need some tips. But I hope you're well. How has your Thursday been? You just got home, got yourself some snacks. I was planning to spend tomorrow doing some Sea of Thieves, And drinks with some friends. That sounds good. That sounds real good. Thank you, too kind. My day's been going good. How about you? It's been busy. Yeah, I'm tired out today. Work is very intense at the moment. So I've only just recently started back to work, like within the last 2 and a bit months. After being off work for like literally almost all of last year. And that's why I've been able to do so many prop projects, because I've just had all of the free time, which has been lovely. But now, yeah, I'm back to work, and it's trying to kind of reacclimatize to actually being in a job, and it's very difficult, and I'm extremely tired all the time. But apart from that, it's going good. I just need to find time for everything else now, which is very tricky. So I kind of want to get this little one done and out of the way first, because it's quite a fiddly little one to paint. Like, there's nowhere to really grab it while I'm working on it, so it's a bit of a pain. Is the music loud enough for everyone? Can you hear it okay? I get that. Glad you're doing good though. Don't try and overwork stuff. I always do. Like, I've got a lot to do. I've got commissions, I've got personal projects, I've got life generally. So yeah, there's a lot to kind of get my head around. But at some point I'll be able to like establish a proper schedule. But at the moment it's all up in the air. Hey Emma, how you doing? The music's just wonderful. Cool. Glad you like it. It looks really good though. Music is just right. Wicked. Life generally. Richinator, hello there. How you doing? Welcome. How are you today? So yeah, I want to get this a little bit lighter, I think. I'm just going to be a bit more heavy-handed with this kind of ivory colour that I'm putting over the top. Well, I also need to paint the back. All good, thank you. Cool. How was work? Hang on, let me try and remember your text earlier. I was trying to remember what was going on. You're off work. You're off work? Was that right? Because tests needed to be done. Any news on that? Everything all good? I need to reread the message, to be honest, and reply. But yeah, it was a busy old day in work, so I didn't have a chance earlier, I'm afraid. Rich and AT, doing good, doing good. It's Scorpio from the Plunder Games. Oh, cool. Also, May pulled me in. Well, thank you, May. And Scorpio, pleasure watching you in the Plunder Games. Well done. Yeah, it's really fun to kind of see so much kind of new stuff within the Sea of Thieves community. So yeah, I need to drop you a follow. Let me do that. Oh man, that art is cool. Bear with me, guys. There you go. Alrighty. No, sorry, no, I can't close that little chat window. Bear with me. Rich and Native, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. thanks for casting it. Loved watching the VODs. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thank you very much. I don't get to do that kind of stuff very often. Like, yeah, I'm very much like I'm a small time streamer. These numbers are not necessarily, well, not a lot higher or lower than average, but this is kind of where I aim normally. Sometimes it's lower, sometimes it's higher. But yeah, it was a pleasure to come and watch everybody play, and yeah, really nice to kind of see everybody coming together and just like different parts of the community having fun together. It was really, really good. I told him a cool kid is doing cool stuff, so he pops in. That's very kind. But yeah, guys, if you have just come in, let's give a quick overview of who I am, I guess. If you didn't catch me in the Plunder games, or if you did and you want to know a bit more, welcome. Thank you. I'm Joby1UK. You can call me Joby or Joe. It's up to you. And anything is good, really, as long as it's nice. And I'm a prop maker. I make stuff. I'm a fabricator. So, let's go here. This is the type of stuff that I do. I hand make props. As you can see, I'm painting today. But everything that you see flashing up on the screen, that's handmade. These are full-size Sea of Thieves items. And it's not just Sea of Thieves that I do. I do a variety of different kind of cosplay projects and things over the years. I've worked with Nintendo. Sea of Thieves coins, yes. I do have an Etsy store. It's currently on holiday because I've had a lot going on in life. So I've kind of held back because I have commissions on the way. I have these Dark Relic projects. But basically I had a project last year, and it was to make items that represent every single Sea of Thieves update. So I've been doing that. That's Gunpowder Skeletons, that's Cursed Crews and Cursed Sails. And we went through the whole of year 1 of Sea of Thieves. And currently we're on the Dark Relics, which is update 2 of year 2. And this one is taking a long time because there are 5 different items, each one made from scratch. And yeah, it's a lot to kind of wrap your head around when you've got to try and figure these things out. And obviously I've had a number of different life events going on this year. I've had 2 weddings. Unfortunately, there have been some funerals as well. So life has been busy this year. So it's been a bit of a year. Like, even the first 3 months of this year was a bit much. But yeah, that's what I do. And yeah, having the chance to come and host the Plunder games was astonishing. Like, I really enjoyed it, and I hope there's more stuff like that in the future. Because my regulars will know, kind of, I have things in mind that I would like to do within the Sea of Thieves community, and there are things that I would like to see changed within the Sea of Thieves partner program, so we get to see a little bit more variation in kind of the type of content that comes through. And it just so happened that the Sea of Thieves television has come into being, with people working very hard in the background on that, and that's kind of opening doors for people like myself to kind of appear on the main channel, and then other content creators who aren't just the Sea of Thieves partners to come and have a bit of fun and get themselves seen. So yeah, it's a really great thing that Sea of Thieves are doing right now. So who knows, in the future we could see a bit of a change in what it takes to become a Sea of Thieves partner. And even if I don't make it myself, I would love to see some other creators out there, because there are so many talented artists and makers and kind of lore experts. All of those people deserve partnership, because what are they doing for Sea of Thieves besides like advertising? Like, that is exactly what the partners do. Richinator, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Hello there. Thank you so much. Would be awesome. Looking forward to it. And Joby, you definitely make Sea of Thieves partner. I don't know. Like, I'm small time. Like, I am very, very small time when it comes to streaming. Like, I've got a lot of growing to do, and I know, like, the numbers thing is one thing that they do like to have with the Sea of Thieves partners. And I don't have that yet. And I may never have that. like obviously we've had a little influx of people lately coming in, and Rich, Scorpio, thank you very much for gifting that tier 1 sub to May. You lovely person. And you lovely people. Like, I'm super pleased to have you guys join my little community. Thank you so much. Yeah, get some love up. I need to get some more emotes going. Like, I need to get some better emotes. So I'll try and work on those at some point when I've got some free time. But thank you guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, like I'd like to see some changes within the Sea of Thieves partner program, because I mean, what do the partners do? They play the game. They basically advertise the game, and then they earn money from just showing kind of what Rare has already made. And the issue with me is that I do not... Well, I do, because I know there are people who have come into my streams and they're like, this stuff looks really cool. I'm buying this game because I want to see more of this stuff. So I know that I have sold people the game through what I do. But, yeah. The Sea of Thieves partners, they have their huge communities and they work super, super hard for them. And I understand that entirely. But because I am kind of making my own things, I'm not making something that Xbox or Microsoft can directly profit from. That is where the issue is for people like myself and artists. So until that hurdle can be overcome, you may not see someone like me as a Sea of Thieves partner. But we don't know. Like, it could change in the future. But I know that's just how it is. I've worked with Nintendo in the past. They are very much the same. Like, if you were to put out a tweet with some fan art, you're not going to get a retweet from Nintendo in any way, shape or form, really. Unless you're one of their specific brand ambassadors. And they are very selective about those. Whereas if you put some Sea of Thieves fan art out there, Sea of Thieves will give you a retweet. But if you say that you have a store and you... Sorry, I just realised we've got some background noise. Sorry, Richinator, we've got your streams going on in the background of mine. It's because I clicked on your page. But yeah, you're not going to... If I was to say, like, finish this item and then say, this is going up on my Etsy store, you can check it out. Like, Sea of Thieves will not retweet that because it's not kind of in line with their guidelines. Because I'm kind of making something myself and then I would profit from it. Whereas the Sea of Thieves partners, they don't even have to make something. They can just use what Rare has already produced, and then, like, they are... It's kind of their personality and persona and stuff like that that kind of pushes it along. But yeah, it's a weird grey area, but hopefully we'll be able to move past that soon. And it could open up the doors for a lot more potential within the Sea of Thieves partner program. And granted, like, my setup isn't the most professional. I find it very difficult to stick to a schedule. I'm not a full-time streamer. I work. I have a life, a busy life, and lots of things to do. Like, streaming is not everything to me, and I may not be able to dedicate the amount of time that I would be required to. And that's very fair. And there will be people that can do that. But yeah, anyway, who knows? I'll stop rambling on now because I don't want to bore you all. But I appreciate you all being here. It means a lot. What do you think so far? I know the colours look a little bit off. They look better in real life. we need to get some highlights and lowlights on the back. So let's flip that around. What would happen if you burnt it? I don't know how well this would burn. So these are all made out of foam. Scorpio. What should I call you? Should I call you Scorpio or should I call you Rich? No, I think it's a good point, and I do hope the changes happen. Or something along those. Yeah, me too. Most call me Richie. Cool, Richie. Right. Let me just show you what this stuff is. Okay. So I make all of my props, with very few exceptions, from this stuff. This is EVA foam. Now, this is a type of foam that comes in squares, and these squares lock together. It's like a little kind of jigsaw that fit together, and it creates a squishy flooring. And this stuff is perfect for prop making, for cosplay armor, that kind of stuff. It's flexible, you can cut it, you can sand it, you can heat it. To burn it, I've never tried. Like, I've heated it with a heat gun, but I've never actually tried to like burn it away, like cook it. I think it would be quite toxic. But yeah, so this is a low density foam, and this is a high density foam. So the color difference is kind of what will give those away. It's not always the same that will be the case, but the low density stuff is more prone to tearing, like so. So I just kind of found the nearest weak point and went through that. The high density stuff, although it's still got flex to it, is much tougher. Yeah, I can't break it. I've kind of stretched it and deformed it, but to actually break it is something else. Ugh, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. So yeah, this is the high density foam. This is good for kind of carving and shaping and detailing. The other stuff is good for larger scale builds, so stuff like the gunpowder kegs, the Athena chest. That's what I'd use for those, just because they're simpler shapes and I need to do less detail on them. But yeah, for smaller detail stuff like this one, this is all high density. No burn in the idol then. Hope nothing bad comes of it. Well, when these eventually do go up on the Etsy store, because they will, if the buyer so wishes, they can try and set fire to it and see what happens. It'll be out of my hands at that point, I really don't mind. But I'm looking forward to getting this project done. It's the things that I had on the floor as a kid. The floor puzzles, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so you can find this stuff like at your kind of local hardware store or like automotive center. But yeah, really easy stuff to come across. So if you want to like get into cosplay crafting yourself or make a sword or a shield or armor, that's the stuff to start off with. And then down the line, go for the high density stuff. It's a bit pricier. So I'll start off with like the basic foam as an entry level, and then go from there. Okay, just wondered to myself, is there a Joby1 UK YouTube channel? Well, I was surprised, but not as... But yeah, I am on YouTube, but I haven't used it for the past 15 years. Like, it's old stuff. Like, okay, I am an old boy. If you haven't worked this out already, I'm old. I've got some years behind me, and yeah, that YouTube channel has not had anything new on it for a long time. 11 years. That's a channel I've not used in a long time. But yeah, wouldn't recommend it. Eventually, maybe I might get back into YouTube, but it's all time, and it's time that I don't particularly have. If at some point I become a big streamer and I get a team behind me, and then I've got a guy who's like, hey, I'll do your YouTube videos for you, I'll be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. But I do not have the time nor the ability right now to deal with the YouTube channel as well. I am running a Twitch, a Twitter, an Instagram, a Facebook, and a TikTok. Poorly. And that's more than enough. Baby Joby. I mean, 11 years ago, Joby wasn't Baby Joby. Do we call you Paw Paw or Grandpa Joe? Grandpa Joe! And we're all your rascal grandchildren. Man, I'm not that old, mate. Jesus. I mean, I've got a decade on you. I know that much. But yeah, I've got some years behind me, but with the years comes experience. So in my many years, I've done a lot of cosplay stuff. With a lot of cosplay stuff, I've gained the experience. With that experience and my show, my portfolio, I've then got to work with Nintendo, not only representing my favorite game series of all time, but cosplaying as the character that I've grown up adoring, and being paid for it. So, like, officially I am a professional cosplayer because I've been paid for cosplaying, and not just paid by someone to go do a little photo shoot. Like, I was touring the UK as a Link in the lead up to the Nintendo Switch coming out. So officially I was hired to be Link for Nintendo by Nintendo. And I've also worked on Star Wars. So, and I'm a lifelong Star Wars fan. So having that opportunity has all come through cosplay and being a massive nerd. So if there's ever anyone that kind of doubts you for what you do, Rare next. Cosplay May. Spoilers. Pendragon is coming. The beard is going. The mustache is staying. Pendragon is coming. But that is going to be... Yeah, it's happening. I'm way ahead of you. So let me give you a quick rundown. I know I'm stopping and starting today. Oh no, Pendragon, she's going to be all over. No one loves Pendragon more than me. Literally, every time he pops up in game, my crew is like, oh, there's Joe's boyfriend. Let me just bring something up. Where is it? Bear with me. Is it on here? Nope. Excuse me while I try and find this. I should have something somewhere. Large border. Can't find it. Sorry about the flicking through the channels, but... Bear with me. Or maybe I've got it somewhere. Hang on. There it is. Okay. Pop, pop. So this is my roadmap. It's a very crude roadmap, but just to give you an idea. I'm the unofficial Pendragon Simp #1 fan club officer. Well, I'm the official Pendragon Simp #1 fan club officer. So basically, this is my roadmap for what I did last year. So obviously, images of the props are on the left-hand side right now above my head. As we go through, you'll be able to see everything that I've done. So this is the anniversary update right now. So once we get past this and then the gunpowder barrel, we'll be back at the beginning. So you'll be able to follow this list down and see everything that I've done. But you can see, when we do get onto the second page, it starts with the Shroud Breaker at the top, which is the anniversary update. So there's the quest items. That's the top of the screen. Seabound Cell coming soon. The Drum of the Deep. And you can see how close my original sketches were to what I actually finished up making, which is a bit nuts, to be honest. But I had a strong vision. But you can see we're underneath the Shroud Breaker. Then we've got Black Powder Stashes. We've done that. We're on Dark Relics right now. Then we've got Smuggler's Fortune, Fort of the Damned, and then we've got the Seabound Soul. So I need to get that done by November. November needs to be the time that the Seabound Soul happens, because that is going to be my charity fundraiser for this year. Last year, everything that I made over the course of 2020, I sold and we donated the proceeds to Special Effect. So everything that I built up until the Stronghold gunpowder barrel, I made no profit on. All of that went to charity. The Stronghold keg is the first large-scale Sea of Thieves prop that I sold and made money on. So yeah, the next one, we're going to link it in with Movember. And yeah, I'm gonna do a full Pendragon cosplay. I'm gonna have the Sword of Souls. The beard is going, mustache is staying, and I'm going to try and obviously make it as good as I can leading up to that time. But yeah, that's the plan for this year. Instead of kind of... Because we did the charity auction at the end of 2020. It was literally a week or so before Christmas. So obviously people are going to be spending their money on Christmas stuff. It's not the best time to be trying to do a charity sale and get loads of money out of people. But we tried, and we did fairly well. We made £1,600, which isn't bad at all. Oh, I still need to do that side of the bone. Effect, hello there. How you doing? It's been a little while. How are you? Welcome back. Richie, just put a bald cap on your beard. Big. No, the beard will come back. Like, yeah, I will. I'll have to do something fairly kind of smart with it through the month. I think just kind of work back to the full blown like Pendragon mustache. But yeah, that's the plan roughly. And hopefully we'll raise a load of money for a good cause again. I know it's not as relevant to most people that will play Sea of Thieves, but hopefully it'll be one that kind of can get people's attention. I know like Special Effects gets a lot of attention, St. Jude's and stuff like that, but yeah, this is kind of... It's an important one for us guys, you know. One to watch out for. So, raise awareness, help out a good cause, and make some cool Sea of Thieves stuff as well. And then when it comes to it, I'll probably end up selling the Sword of Souls and raise some extra money from that. Oh, wait, babyface Joby. Yeah, if I shave, I will look about 13. Just a little bit kind of wrinkly. I'm happy with how this base coat is going on so far. It's getting some nice texture to it. Which is, I know, not exactly what you want on a base coat, but... You don't look a day over 25 with a beard. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, add another 7 years on and that's where we actually are. I don't think I look my age. I think I can get away with passing for younger. But I used to tune into game tournaments organised by friends from TF2 for special effects. Yeah, I mean, special effects is great. And yeah, my full-time job, I work in prosthetics, so I make replacement limbs for people who have lost limbs. So it made sense for me to kind of support that, because it's enabling people who have lost function or maybe never had it to be able to experience games. And I know, like, my hands mean a lot to me. If I was to lose the ability in my hands, I would want help. So yeah, it was kind of a no-brainer for that one, and it's a popular charity. Lots of people know it, and I always bump into them at different events around the UK. So when I was working with Nintendo, there are always special effect guys around at the conventions. So like to see them and have a chat with them, they're really nice. Like to spend time with, and I was super happy to be able to support them and help out. Yeah, they are, for sure. Though most of the charity stream I'm familiar with was Tip of the Hats. What do they do? Right, I need to try and get into some awkward little angles now. They do game streams involving TF2 community members and give proceeds to children's oncology services. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love the community spirit that gamers can bring together. And I know it's not just gamers, but like, we do it well. Like there are a lot of big-hearted people within the community. So yeah, to kind of tap into that with something that people are passionate about, and just get them to open up their kind of hearts and their wallets and help a good cause. That's what it's all about. But what are people looking forward to in the next couple of months? Like game-wise, what have you got on the horizon that you're excited for? I'm looking forward to Metroid Dread. I'm a big Nintendo fan, obviously, and new Metroid game on the horizon is very exciting. I'm torn whether I want to get the OLED Switch. I would like an upgrade for my Switch because mine has seen better days. It's my kind of day one Switch, so it's definitely done its time. Forza Horizon 5, nice. God of War, all the way. When? Probably not this year, but still. Has it been announced? I'd love to participate in charity work for something in Sea of Thieves. I always thought Sea of Thieves is like a great game to do an art zine for a charity zine would be wonderful. Then May, nothing's holding you back. I came up with the idea for my charity thing like early 2020. It didn't happen until the end of 2020. I'm not the most organised of people, but I managed to do it, and it was mostly all me. I had a little bit of help like kind of a bit of a prod from Rare at the end, because they kind of tied it into one of their events that they were doing, which is really cool. Like, if you want to do something, then set about it. Like, you've got a lot of talent, so I firmly believe you could raise a lot of money for a very good cause. So if you want to do something, nothing's holding you back. Do it. And if you want to kind of get people behind you so you have some assistance and get that together, then I'm sure you'll be able to find that. If you were going to do something and there was something I could do to help, I would gladly help. Even if you only managed to do a little thing, like if you did a charity raffle and offered out some portraits, because yeah, if I'm assuming you do commissions and sell your art, because if you're not, you're missing a trick. We'll just have to find the motivation to. It would be awesome. I'm sure you've got it. I'm sure you've got it. It's just, if you've got that drive and you want to do something, I'm sure you can push yourself. Think about what it's all for and the difference it would make. May's the best artist. She made so many cute things for my, like, her art is stunning. Really is. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be tuning in some of your art streams, because I want to see some of your processes. Your style is lovely. Yeah, I think even if you were to do something small scale, if you did a selection of prizes, have like a line drawing, have a flat colour drawing, have a full colour, and have a full body, and raffle them off, and just say all proceeds from ticket entries go towards this. Like, even if you raised a couple $100 or whatever, that makes a huge difference. And reaching out to people within the community, like, people will give you support and kind of tweet stuff out for you if you need it. Like, when I was doing my sale, I reached out to Captain Falcor, Bidageddon, and a few other of the partner streamers, and just said, would you mind kind of helping me promote this a bit? I want to kind of get it seen a little bit more. And they did it. So, like, people will back you. You just got to step up to the plate. Oh, headset's low on battery already. CFUs can be a great platform for that thing. Hey there, how you doing, Undead Mouse? Trying to figure out how to say your name then. Can be a great platform for that. Take Flotsam, for example. He just did an impromptu charity stream for Flags of Friendship and raised over 3,000. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, I kind of wish I'd timed my thing better. Because, yeah, a lot of prep went into mine. And, like, yeah, we made £1,600, which is a great deal of money. Like, that's great. Really grateful to everyone that kind of bidded and gave donations as well. But, like, would have liked more. Would have liked more. Nice. It's always nice to have more. But, you know, wasn't to be that time around. Yeah, I have to be so careful when it comes to Twitch names. Like, the first time if someone comes into the chat, I will take my sweet time to try and make sure there's nothing in there that's going to catch me out or that I'm going to get wrong. But sometimes I still do. How are we doing for time? It is 7:30 already. I think we're just going to get through most of this one today. We'll get the reds on for sure. I don't know how much else we're going to be able to do. Because I've been at work all day since like 7 o'clock, so I need to... It's now 7:30, so I've been going for 12.5 hours today. So I will need to stop in the next half hour. I'll do as much as I can. But at least we're kind of making progress on this and we're getting to the next stage. Thank you, Joby and Richie. You two are awesome. No, you. Literally what Richie just said. Yeah. If you want to do it, if it's something you kind of feel you would have a good time doing, then just give yourself a goal. Give yourself a little time frame. Organize, plan, get it done. Because even if it doesn't go like super well, and I don't think that it would fail to do well, even if you raise a little bit of money, that is a little bit of money that is going to help a great cause. Such an awkward prop to paint. My goodness. It's just so flimsy. I just wish some more of it was dry so I could kind of grab hold of it better. What is that swamp? I can't tell what it is. Let me see. The banner with hearts on? Hand holding a banner up with hearts. Okay. Couldn't quite tell. Like, looking at it from far away, it's kind of like a little creature with a white face and red nose. I don't have my glasses on either, so I can't see shite. Nothing to say you can't start small and build up the charity events. So it feels over. Yeah. Like, obviously you don't want to do anything too massive that's going to be too much for you. But, like, you do what you think you can. Like, yeah, I did my thing over the course of almost a whole year. So, you know, just go with what works for you. So neither love. Thank you, Swamp. Glasses, gang, right? Shall I put them on? Don't know where they are. Gets to look like a nerd. There we go. Much better. Apparently. Oh, it's really weird actually now. Yeah. I've kind of acclimatized to trying to read the chat on screen with a fuzzy vision. I normally don't like wearing my glasses on stream. I'm still stupidly self-conscious about my glasses. But only when I'm on stream. Hey Tropical, how are you? Welcome back, thanks for joining us. Well, that is silly. Nerds have glasses. We're all nerds. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I didn't wear them when I was on the Sea of Thieves channel. I didn't wear them once on the Plunder games. Yeah, it is really silly. Like, I really don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. And I normally don't. Like, I'll wear them anywhere else. I don't care. But yeah, just don't tend to wear them on stream unless Unless I'm just playing games. I don't mind too much if I'm playing games. But if I'm here, most of the stuff is close to me anyway, so I don't need to see it. But yeah, for all the Plunder games, I didn't wear my glasses because I didn't want to look like a big old nerd. Hey, Hidden, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. How's your week going? Right, we're getting there with this. We're slowly making our way around the interior. And yeah, what am I saying? Didn't wear my glasses during the Plunder games and the CFU's gallery because I didn't want to look like a nerd, and there I am, like, making cosplay stuff and saying, I worked on Star Wars, meh, like, all the time. Had a good surprise yesterday, so the rest of the week is looking up. Thursday is mostly meant to be a day off since we don't have any shows running on CFU's TV. That's good. All good things. But it ends up being a day where we have where we take tons of time doing catch up. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, I'm glad you had some good news, at least. Positive stuff. And I hope you get some rest time soon. Is the weekend quiet for CFU's TV? Given that there's no award ceremony Saturday now. Shan, you hate your glasses with a passion. You've got dark green lenses and they look like sunglasses. So I've rarely worn them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tinted lenses myself. But yeah, I've got 2 pairs that I would frequently wear. But I do need some new ones. They're getting a bit old. Sunday is the real off day, to be honest, since it's the weekend, but Saturday not really, since that's going to be the special events slot weekly. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Well, is the good news in regards to that kind of stuff or something else? I really need to plug my headset in, but I don't have a spare USB anymore. Quite happy to have been born when eyeglasses can fix my vision. I also would have been another story. It's the good news that we are pregnant. Oh goodness. Not everyone is pregnant. Like, that's not always the news. Just generally good news. Can't really say much about it. Fair enough, that's fine. You know, when I started this stream, I said, I want to get, like, both of these things painted today. And that was the plan, like, literally all week. That's not happening. Really not. I'm not even going to get one painted today. It's going to take way longer. This is going to be about 4 hours painting just for this little one, I think. Prog rant. Hidden, your prog rant? Congratulations. As long as you're enjoying yourself. I am enjoying myself. It's been a good old time. Not quite sure where this playlist has gone. There's an age range where either engagement, marriage, or pregnancy is highly likely to be the news, and I very much dislike it. Facebook is filled with it. Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry. Like, I would have been one of those people recently, so. But I've had my 2 weddings now. You won't hear any more from me. love Facebook. Mama Luigi board. What? I love Facebook. Since most of my friends around my age, most of the announcements on my feed is new pet announcements, so pet pictures and videos. Nice. That's the best thing to have. Like, that's all that Facebook is really useful for. It's just seeing pictures of other people's animals. Like, there's nothing else good on Facebook. It's just full of idiots and racists and flat earthers. It's not a good place to be. You haven't touched Facebook in ages. I've kind of just got it because I have my my cosplay page on there, but like pages on Facebook are so dead. Like, I was creeping up to like 900, maybe even crossed it, and there's just been nothing on Facebook page for ages unless you pay. Like, there's no reach. There's no point in having one. And everybody knows I'm a cheapskate. I've been streaming like this for over a year, and I've only just got Spotify Premium, so you guys don't have to listen to anyone advertising through Spotify anymore. Are you Joby1 on Facebook? I am Joby1 UK Cosplay. That is my cosplay page. Everything else is unified, so Twitter, Joby1 UK, Twitch, Joby1 UK, Instagram, Joby1 UK, TikTok, Joby1 UK. But yeah, there's just far too much social media about. It's a pain in the butt. I'm too old for that kind of thing. Insta seems to be great for just dropping content pics and building a following. Most of my friends made it big there, but having to post every day seems a little bit tight. I can't post every day. Like, I don't have content to post every day. Like, I wouldn't even have whips to post every day. I can't, I'm not a full-time social media person. I will never be big on any social media. Like, I haven't even crossed 1,000 followers on anything. My Instagram is probably going to be like the first thing to do that, and we're probably about 15 people off, I think, is the current standing. Yo, Red Andreas, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? I appreciate that. And speaking of creeping up, we are edging our way to 800, and when we get to 800, guys, we will be doing a giveaway. Joby, no, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine being a little creator. Like, I don't need a big following. I'm happy with my little community that I'm building, and I love every single person that is part of my community. You're all precious. Red Andreas, doing good. Thank Mama for directing me here. Mama, thank you very much. I do appreciate you bringing all of these people in today. But yeah, like, I'm fully okay with the fact that I'm not going to be big on any social media at any time. It's fine, but like, I don't need to be. I've already worked with Nintendo on the Legend of Zelda's franchise doing promotional stuff. I've worked with Lucasfilm and Disney working on Star Wars, my favorite film franchise. As far as I'm concerned, I've peaked. The only next step is working in some official capacity with Rare. So we'll see. Maybe the next Plunder games they'll have to send me a pay packet. right. We're slowly getting there. How are we doing for time? We've got about 15 minutes left. You gotta get back on Star Wars so I can yoink some crew merch for you. Yeah, I mean, should I... I don't know how easy it will be for me to get my crew stuff out for you guys. I could show you my Star Wars crew stuff if you like. Hey, Kronich, how you doing? I'll have a little look, see if I can spot my crew stuff. I mean, I know where it is. It's whether I can actually get it out. Because it's currently under the bed and everything is in the way. So, yeah, okay, here it comes. So I've got a fair bit. I'm just going to go for a little a talky talk now. So, yeah, as I've said many times, I did work on Star Wars, and it was the best job I've ever had. And with amazing job comes amazing crew stuff. Tell you what, I apologise for the mess. I'm going to flick you over to a different camera. That's that one. Oh, it's upside down. Bugger. Smart. Okay. Goose game. Honk. So yeah. This is... Okay. It's very dusty. It's just been under the bed. So these are my spoils. And most of this stuff, like, I will never use it because I just want to keep it in as good a condition as I can. I probably should have this, like, in a vacuum bag and just nice and secure. So I was part of the Creature Effects crew. So this is a massive, like, duffel bag. And inside the massive duffel bag is all the other crew stuff that I've got. So I'll start with this. It's super simple. Like, so one day when we were on set, we just got called out to come grab some stuff, and they gave us this nice little Lucasfilm bag, fully recyclable, and a t-shirt as well. The t-shirt I love, and I've worn the t-shirt quite a lot, and I'm going to stop wearing it just so I don't wear it down. But inside this bag is something that's pretty cool, and it's something I need to add to, because I took this as something that I was going to practice with. So, any guesses as to what this might be? It's long hair. So we've got some blondes, we've got some browns, we've got some greys. This is Chewbacca hair and Chewbacca skin. So yeah, we've got that, and in here we actually have a few. So what should we call these? Bits of pelt, I guess. These are Chewbacca locks. So yeah, this is all genuine Chewbacca hair. One of my friends who works in the hair department, when we were on set, they were kind of looking after Chewie, and they were giving his head a brush and sorting him out and making him look all pretty. And then they got their brush and they pulled all the hair out of the brush, and it was just a massive, like, clump, and they kind of balled it up and they said, "Joe, think fast," and they threw it at me, and I just went, boom, caught it, like, straight off, just caught it and put it straight in my pocket. And I was like, this is mine now, like, I'm keeping this. So I do have the tool and stuff, so I need to keep knotting this Chewbacca pelt to add a bit more to that. But yeah, so that's cool. I like that. Poor Chewie. No, Chewie was lovely. I got to meet the guy for real as well and have a chat with him. So this is a little puffer jacket with 9 on the arm. It's nice. It's comfortable. I've worn this a few times. I wore this to the screening as well. So I went to see the film before it was out to the public, and I got to wear this on opening night as well. Just pretty cool. So a cap. So Trixie. That was the kind of code name of the film itself. And Trixie is the name of one of J.J. Abrams' dogs, but it does have an I and an X in there, and that's why it kind of stood for 9. I hate the massive graphic things, which are super ugly to me. Which ones? And what did I miss? I hate how simple and understated the crew items are. This is exactly the stuff I want from Star Wars merch. Yeah. So yeah, Trixie is the code name of the film. So we got a Trixie cap, a Trixie water bottle, canteen, multiple T-shirts, which were kind of weird in design, but like you get crew T-shirts, and they're not specifically anything Star Warsy, but they're in line with kind of what the production is. So Trixie T-shirts, I got 2 different variations. Nothing special, these. Like, I mean, they are special, but like design-wise, not anything super fancy. Then, oh, this needs a clean. Crew jacket. Another crew jacket. 9 on the front. Creature effects crew on the side. Yeah, this needs a clean. Maybe I put it in here, it was a bit damp. I did wear this once or twice. I'll keep that out and I'll give it a clean. But so yeah, soft cell jacket. A tool bag, which I will use when I eventually get on another production. I was hoping to get on Obi-Wan, but because of everything that's been going on, obviously over the last year and a half, all kind of production schedules have changed. So it's not the same as it was. Teams are smaller, and while I think I could have been in with a chance of getting on Kenobi, sadly I've missed out this time, I think. But yeah, I like this little one. It's still got the tag on, but I will use this eventually. Like, this will just be my toolkit bag. Yeah, it's really nice. Padded, room for anything I may need for on set or in the workshop. A hood for the soft shell jacket. My ID. So, Trixie crew. Don't want to dox myself. Pinewood badge. And lanyard, which I really wanted to keep. An apron. Sorry, this is really boring now. I'm just going through all my stuff. I love the apron, but I will never wear the apron, because if I wear the apron, I will get the apron messy, and then I will have ruined it. So I've got this apron, and I will never wear it, because I don't want to spoil it. But an apron is exactly what I would need to kind of stop myself from covering myself in crap some of the time. So. But I will never wear this one. It is too precious. And there we go, another Star Wars logo. And yeah, there is some more stuff tucked away, but a note from J.J. Abrams. This came with the crew t-shirt and crew bag. You won't want to ruin it. you would add to the experience to it, give it some story to it. Yeah, I think maybe eventually I may use it, but who knows. And I've got a few bits of this. It doesn't look like much, but this is part of the snake skin. So, little part of the creature that I helped produce, and it's a stretchy kind of silicon latex. Bryboot, how you doing? Welcome back. But yeah. Oh, shit. Sorry. Just trying to pan. Frame the apron. Frame is a good idea, yeah. Boring for you, not for me. Pants shot? Oh no. Crotch shot. But yeah, so a little bit of snakeskin, a little bit of the chewy hair, like that's kind of what we came away with. I wish I stole more. I really do. But that's the majority. Like I've got the t-shirt. I think it's probably in this drawer right next to me. But yeah, I need to give the soft shell a wash. But obviously, I've got to look into how I can clean it properly without ruining it. But yeah, Hidden Effects has given me a project to do. So I'm going to be painting a little 3D model that he's had done, and yeah, maybe Hidden, I'll send a little thing extra, a little bonus Star Wars thing, because yeah, guys, if you're not aware of who Hidden Effects is, he's behind Sea of Champions and a lot of the community stuff that goes on within Sea of Thieves, and is one of the main minds behind Sea of Thieves television. So do go give him some appreciation. But yeah, he's tasked me with a little model to paint, and yeah, I really appreciate him kind of giving me the chance to do what I did for the Plunder Games and the Sea of Thieves gallery. So, you know, you may find a few stray Wookiee hairs in with your little robot that I have to paint up. Hidden is a damn gangster. Hidden level 100 boss. Yes. But yeah, so there you go. That's most of my nerdy Star Wars stuff from my time on The Rise of Skywalker. I hope you enjoyed it. Right, let's get a bit more painting done, and then we will have to wrap, because it's getting to 8 o'clock. I need to eat. I also need to phone my family, because I haven't spoken to them for a good week or so. Hopefully you enjoy painting the little model. It's going to be for the girlfriend's anniversary present come October. Cool. Yeah, I think I'll be able to make a start on it sometime soon. Maybe not this week, but yeah, very soon. Right, let's get this little bit of colour. Let's just put a dash of this colour in place. You know me, no rush at all. So don't bother if you want to focus on other projects. Well, I've got to get it done. And then, hopefully I'll have some time sometime soon to do some 3D modelling. Because, you know, that's been a long time coming. It's just been a busy year. But now the wedding is out the way, like, I can concentrate on other stuff. That was super cool. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But yeah, like if you guys are interested and you want to hear some like tales from the set of Star Wars or stuff that was in the workshop, like I have many tales to tell, and I will happily tell them. I shan't all of the tales. I won't go into any depth today, but yeah, whenever you come into the streams, if you want to hear anything, like if I ever get onto the subjects of Star Wars, just prod me in the direction of telling a story and I will. I mean, I hear legends of Chewie. The Chewie story is probably one of the best, but I will save it for another day. Bry, are these props polymer clay? No, they are EVA foam. They are all foam. There's a little bit here. This is this kind of stuff. This is just like a little offcut. And this is the kind of cheap, squishy stuff that I use for larger scale props, like the gunpowder barrel and the Athena chest. They're all made out of this larger, softer density stuff. The other stuff, I don't know where it is, but it's darker, it's higher density. There it is. This stuff here, so this is a lot tougher, easier to carve and get kind of higher detail in, and that's what I've made basically all of these dark relics out of, because they're kind of quite intricate. Really get the full use out of that stuff for sure. Foam is what we used on Star Wars to make the giant snake. Besides its skin, the scales were all this type of foam. So it's an industry standard material. So don't just think that it's for like cosplay and that's it, and that's its limitation. It is an industry standard material. But yeah, literally everything you see on in the show reel, it's all EVA foam, with the exception of the Cursed Cannonballs and the Mermaid Gems. They just got pings coming from the stream. Oh, sorry, it's my headset. It's low on battery. So yeah, I really should plug it in, but I don't. Beep boop. Yeah. I don't have a spare USB. I can try and plug into my main multi-tap, but whether it's going to give enough power to everything else, because I've got a microphone, I've got 2 cameras, lighting, stream deck. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There we go. Hopefully that stops the beeping. Would be class if they added Athena cannonballs. Ooh. What would they do? How would you get them? Zoggy, hello there. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub for 14 months, Zoggy. How you doing? How's your week going? Thanks for joining us today. You're good, thank you. Probably another reward alongside others you can get in few saving runs. Yeah, that could work. Would they kind of do the same kind of damage as like Wraith Balls or something? Sorry, I realised the camera angle is a bit garbage. Snaps and disables the mass on the galleon or Briggs. Okay. coated in this black satin paint, which is a foam sealer. They've got all their little extra final details. And over the course of the next few weeks, we will be finishing the Dark Relics. Christ almighty, you're doing all of the Dark Relics. All bar one. So there's an enchanting box that we've made, but there is one Dark Relic that kind of came with the batch that we're not doing yet, and we're going to save it for a couple of projects' time. And that is the Ritual Skull. So that is the one Dark Relic that we're not doing at this point in time, because I feel it's more appropriate to do it for the Fort of the Damned update. So when the Fort of the Damned update comes around, which is very soon, I think there's one project and then there's the Fort of the Damned, we will be doing the Fort of the Damned Lantern, which is the kind of one that looks like the brazier on the Ferry of the Damned, and then the Ritual Skull, and that's it. Hopefully a little bit simpler, to be honest. But yeah, we're nearly there. Got you there. Was interested how you got the foam to look like cloth. Heat guns. Heat guns are amazing for foam work. So I use a variety of different foams. This one, for example, the bone sections are made out of 10mm foam, and then I've kind of whittled things down. You kind of carve it down, because you can do that with a high density foam. The detailed areas like this, like the little coins and the bands, they're usually 5mm foam, just because they're a little bit thinner, and then you kind of cut into the corners. And then the bits that do look like fabric, that is 2mm foam, so it's super thin, but you can just fold it and crease it and use a heat gun to blast it, and then it will retain some of that form. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is just kind of cheekily carving and sanding and shaping. But yeah, some of the folds, they are just genuine folds. And it's just a case of trying to work into the shapes with the heat gun, and then as it cools, it will retain that shape. Right. I'm afraid I am going to have to finish soon, guys. Time is flying away from me, and I need to go have food. I need to relax for part of this evening, because I'm back to work tomorrow. And then I will be back tomorrow afternoon for more crafting. We're going to be working on the Athena chest for a big portion of the afternoon. Hopefully no interruptions, no distractions. Everything should come together quite nicely, and we may... I don't think we'll get to the end of the building, but we're going to make a good big old effort to push it along. So in the next couple of weeks we can get painting. I'm just going to get a bit more of this red colour on while I've got it. I'm sorry, I'm off camera. But yeah, I'm hoping we'll get some projects finished soon. The Dark Relics have been in the works for a long time. But as soon as they are done, we'll maybe take a little week off to kind of relax and just refresh my brain before I start anything new. But we'll also be working on the Athena chest a bit more often to try and push that through. Because I'm sure my customer isn't getting impatient, but I'm sure they are very ready and willing to have that chest and kind of get their hands on it. And I want to get it to them. I don't like keeping people waiting as much as I can. As much as I can help it. I like to try and get things where they need to be. And then, yeah, once the Athena chest is done, we're going to focus on see a few celebration projects for a little bit. Make sure that we're going to be all lined up for Pendragon plans in November. And then yeah, we're gonna look into some other stuff eventually. But we just need to get kind of back on track. I need to honour some giveaway items that I need to produce. Because it's just been manic over the last few months. It's been absolutely mad. And I can't keep people waiting anymore. I don't like to do it. And speaking of giveaways, I did start saying this earlier. When we reach 800 followers, we will be doing a giveaway of the ship plaque that I was making on CFU's television, The Gallery. So if you tuned into that 2 weeks ago on Tuesday, you would have seen that I was making a ship plaque. Gifted to me is your gift to me is your company and conversation. Oh, I'd appreciate that, man. And I yeah, same, back at you. Like, I appreciate all of you guys coming and spend your time with me. That is more than I could possibly ask for. And the fact that some of you like to drop the follows and drop subs and bits and whatever, like, that means the world. But yeah, the most important thing is that you guys are here and you actually care enough to give me your time. Like, that's the most valuable thing that anyone has. So thank you very much. Money, hello there. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. I'm good, thank you. How are you? We are painting dark relics today, Money. You're awesome, Joby. Thank you for streaming. You're wonderful bees. Thank you very much, May. This being my second account in 6 years, I'll always follow Joby. Man, appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. It does mean a lot. Like, it's crazy, like, to think about this, like, just on a level, to think that you guys take time out of your day to come, like, I guess, I know some of you will be just going about your day and just kind of listening in, but like some of you will be sat there and like watching and paying attention. That means a lot. Like, you're taking time out of your day to pay attention to what I'm doing. Like, crazy. Crazy. Good, you're doing good, thank you. Awesome to hear. Sailing today, or is it a day off? I saw you were nearly at your 50 follower goal, Moni. Very nearly there, the last time I checked. We're co-working. I'm working and listening and interacting. Co-working too, doing my own projects while I have your stream pulled up. Well, that seems to be your thing, May. And you're very good at it. Who are you drawing anyone today? I just love watching art and the works being made. Just interesting to see something being made from pretty much nothing. Yeah, I mean, with these kind of projects, it takes a long time, like, for anything to happen. I know when I first started this little thing here, by the end of the first stream, I basically had a framework, and it was just the bones. It was literally bare bones. He had two little arms, and then on the inside there's a bone that runs all the way through the center to the top of the head, and that was basically all we had. And it just looked ridiculous. I was like, I've spent a couple hours doing this, and it looks like absolute rubbish. But like, the next session, we wrapped the fabric over and started to kind of make it actually look like a thing, and it started to kind of take shape. And it does take time, and it does take effort and thought. But yeah, I'd love to see like one of these projects in like time lapse, but the amount of time I'd have to record, like, I wouldn't have the the storage space to actually be able to do it. You are so exciting. I'm not saying tonight, but I will be tomorrow. How many more follows do you need, Money? I was planning on recording some stuff for the next video meme project I'm making, and then May pulled me in here. I'm sorry to distract you. She's 46 out of 50. Guys, can I ask a favour? If you would be so kind, go drop a follow to Moni Lee. She's very close to getting 50, and if you know Twitch and you know what that means, 50 is the number that you need to hit before you can make affiliate. So please drop on over, hit that follow button, give a fellow Sea of Thieves creator a little bit of support, help them on their road to affiliate. Eloise! Eloise! Thank you for the sub for 4 months. Hello. How you doing, darling? How's your day been? Thank you very much for coming in. Done and done. I think we need 2 more, guys. And then Moni is there. She may hit Twitch affiliate by the end of the week. Seems she made it to 50. Ooh, wowee. Well, there you go, Moni. Easy as that. Thank you very much, ladies and gents. I love you all. You're fabulous. Things are going good. Woo, sea party. What's a sea party? I want to go to a sea party. I just want to go to a party generally. Like, I mean, I know I was at a party like a week ago on Sunday. It was my wedding, and it was a very good party. But I want to go to more parties. I missed seeing my friends so much. Like, to get friends and family together for like the first time in a year and a half was unreal. It really was. Oh, no worries, Money. Right, let's just shift this down here. Ladies and gents, I think that's all I may have in me for today. It is 22 minutes past 8. I have been working, not just here, but at proper work, since 7 AM. I know, Eloise, I'm sorry. I am super tired. I need to eat. I probably need to have a bath. My back hurts. Shall I see if I can... Okay, if people don't like clicks, like, mute out now, but I'm going to try and do a good click. You forbid it? Okay, I guess I'll stay until like 10. Yeah. 1. Ah, yeah. Oh no, my back clicks too. My back clicks all the time. I swear I'm just put together wrong. Oh, yeah. That felt good. All the cracks coming out. Oh. I am literally crunchy. Eden, hello there. It has been a while. Even my physio can't get my back to click a lot of the time. I need to go back to my physio. It's been a long time since I've been to my osteopath. I miss him a lot. Maybe next month. Where has everybody just come from? Ladies and gents, I'm just wrapping up. You can see what we've been working on today. This is a dark relic from Sea of Thieves. The image will appear in the top left-hand side of the screen very shortly, so you can kind of see what we've been doing today. But we are painting props now, so these have been in the works for a little while, and we're just getting some base coats on, a little bit of detailing, but we still have a lot to do. I'm sorry, but yeah, I've been working since 7 o'clock this morning. I got home at 5:30 I set up for streaming. I started streaming at 6, so I've been going for 2.5 hours, so I am pretty exhausted now. It's been a long day, but there will be more prop painting very, very soon, so if you care to, please do hit that follow button, and tune in. I'm going to be back tomorrow, and it's going to be an earlier time, but hopefully over the course of the next few weeks there will be more evening streams going on, like this one, and we will be painting these guys. So just to give you a little preview of what's coming up, sorry about the camera being so dark, these are the Dark Relics from Sea of Thieves. These are all handmade props. These are not 3D prints. This is handcraft, with EVA foam. So basically, if you just come in for the first time, welcome. Thank you very much for popping in. I'm glad I've grabbed your attention with something. But what I do is hand make props from EVA foam. I'm a fabricator, cosplayer, prop maker, whatever you want to call me, as long as it's nice. But yeah, over the last few months we've been building these props, and now we're at the stage where we can actually paint them. And Footman, I am Footman. And that sounds really weird out of context, but I make prosthetics. So I make feet and legs and hands and arms. So I actually make real life prosthetics for people who, well, not real life prosthetics. Ones that look like real life ones, but they're actually fake. Reputed Footman. But that's my day job, and this is kind of just for fun. And this is what I do in the evening. So hopefully I'm going to have a lot more time for this painting in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, let's give you a quick view again, where we were, what we've been doing today. Obviously still needs work doing. We're not done yet. Still need a lot more layering up of colours and detailing and all that stuff. But if you want to see more, if you want to see how it all comes together, so I basically do everything here. I build, I plan, I paint, everything happens here. If you want to see it and how I go about all my builds, then drop that follow. We are creeping up to 800 followers, guys, which is amazing. And at 800 followers, we will be doing a giveaway. If you're a Sea of Thieves fan, you won't want to miss it. It's going to be your opportunity to name your ship. We're giving away a ship plaque, which is about this big. And the winner, when we finally get round to it, you'll be able to choose the name that you want to have across the front of the ship plaque. And then we'll send it to you for free. I'll paint it up and I'll finish it and get it all done, and then it's going to be yours. Undead Mouse, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. It looks great. Looking forward to seeing the rest of this all come together. Me too. I'm really looking forward to seeing the back end of the Dark Relics. It's been a long time in the works. Plaque. Do you want to see the plaque? Shall I grab it? Hang on. Okay, it's a lot bigger than I said it was.
Oh, yeah.
This is it so far. Ship name here. This is what we'll be giving away. It will be finished, obviously it'll be painted and actually all stuck together instead of stuck together with pins. So yeah, that's what we're going to be giving away. Plague. No, not Plague. You want it? Well, I'm hoping to have the giveaway open to everyone. Yeah, obviously it's going to cost something to get it across overseas. And if it is a case of it going overseas, and it does seem like it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to do it by myself, I may ask for a little bit of assistance from whoever the winner is. And if they want to do that, then cool, but if not, I'll have to try my best. But yeah, ladies and gents, that is going to be it from me for today. Has anyone got any suggestions on who I should raid? Cronage, thank you very much for the 300 biddies. Thank you so much. Who should we go for, guys? We are in art right now. What? Cronage, stop it. Thank you very much for the 200 bits. Jebro's online. Captain Ronbeard. I know that name. D&D. Okay, we're going into Captain Ronbeard. This guy popped up when I was shoutcasting for Sea of Champions. Not Sea of Champions, sorry. for CFU's television, and he says, I make really bad content, but would appreciate a follow. And I was like, yeah, you got one. So we're going to go give him some support. He's doing some D&D miniatures. So that is what we're going to do. Let's watch bad. I'm sure it's not bad content though. But yeah, like, bless the guy. He's like not bigging himself up at all. So we are going to go make his day. Hopefully. 19 people. It's a nice little number to have. I would be very appreciative of 19 people, and I am. So thank you everyone who's been here today. I love you. Oh, is there... What? Is there a hype train? Stop. There is a hype train. How did this happen? We're smarter than this. Guys! Oh, hype train is so close. Oh, it's not real. It's not real. Ignore that. It's almost hype train. It's almost. Ah, I'm so excited. Got so excited for hype train. I'm going to have to leave. How embarrassing. No, no, I got excited. It was OBS lying to me. No, it's not question mark read. Guys, I appreciate all the bits, all the subs, all the love, all the follows. You are all lovely people, and I adore you all. Hi, bye. Thomas, how you doing, man? Coronage, don't do it. I think we're safe. I don't know what else needs to actually happen for a hype train to go on. I've had one hype train ever. I don't know. It's fine. I don't want 3 different people. Okay. That's fine. It's all good. No hype train required. But thank you guys for the... I had one. It closed? What? What? I'm so confused. It was close, not closed. Wait, if we do a hype train, do get another hour. I'd have to do something. I'm gonna have to leave. I'm leaving before it. 2 people have been amazing. It's waiting on a 3rd before the hype train starts. It's cool, guys. Yeah, we're going. We're going. I'm sending you over to run. If you make this hype train happen before I leave, that's your own fault. But I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for the subs, the follows, the bits, everyone that's coming, even just spend a bit of time. If you just come in at the end and you've missed out on the bulk of today's session, then please check out the VOD. But I'm going to send you over to Captain Bronbeard. He is part of the CFU's creator crew. But yeah, he's doing some D&D minifigures at the moment. So staying within Makers and Crafting. So if you can go give him some love, I'm sure he will absolutely flip out of his mind. But yeah, I think it'll make his night. But yeah, thank you guys. I will be back tomorrow. Earlier stream, so we're going to go about from midday UK. Don't do it. Hello there. I don't know. Moni, thank you very much for the sub. I don't think it's tipping it over. No, it's fine. You don't need to. I don't know when the raid is going to happen. It might be happening already. I'm confused. I can't see because the hype train thing is in the way. I'm probably going to fade out and I'm not going to be able to say goodbye to you properly. But I love you all. Take care of yourself. And we'll see you tomorrow. I can't see. There we are. If you're still here, guys, thank you very much. We'll catch you real soon. Bye-bye for now.